Here's number 17 from problem number or bracket number 8. In this one we're trying to find the third order Taylor polynomial that will match this, but we're centering it about pi over 4. So we're going to brute force this. We're going to say that f of x is equal to sine, and then we're going to say, well, what is f at pi over 4? And sine of pi over 4 is root 2 over 2. And so what is c naught? C naught is root 2 over 2. So we're going to look and say, well, which ones of these series have a first constant term of root 2 over 2? Oh, by the way, another way of writing root 2 over 2 is just 1 over square root of 2. Maybe we'll do that because it looks like all of these, here's one that has the first term of 1 over square root of 2, this one, no, not this one has no constant term, so a goes away, and this one, the constant term is 1, so that goes away. So now we're down to b, c, and d. So let's go ahead to f prime of x, which is cosine of x. F prime of pi over 4 is, just like the previous one, 1 over root 2, and that means my c1 term is also 1 over root 2. So the constant on the first order term is root 2. Oh, you know what? There's something wrong with e. E is not centered at pi over 4, so e goes away. We are down to b and c, and both b and c have the same constant times their first order term. Alright, so let's go on to the second order term. Derivative of cosine is going to be negative sine. F double prime at pi over 4, therefore, is going to be negative 1 over root 2, and then c2 is going to be negative 1 over root 2. And of course, don't forget to divide that by 2 factorial. Oh, but they forgot to divide by 2 factorial in c and b, so therefore the answer must be c.